Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Okay, week 3. You ready to predict week 3?
Give it a shot. How'd you do
Okay.
last week? Or this
Well,
week, I should say.
this last week I got 10 right.
Nice.
And Nate, I went up against Nate and he got 13.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
How many games were there?
16, right?
16?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you only got 3 wrong. So the week before I got 11 right and the guest only got 8. So we're tied 21-21, the guest versus me. Notable games that we differed. I picked the Dolphins, of course, like an idiot. The Patriots won.
Well, the
Uh,
Dolphins, the Patriots are one of the worst teams in the league, so that
Yeah, so are
was
the Dolphins.
that was
Whatever.
sad.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's see here. The Colts. He picked the Colts to win. I picked Denver, so that was a good one from him. And then I picked Jacksonville, and he picked Cincinnati. That was another big one. So those are some of the ones that we differed from that he got over me. So okay, let's go ahead and pick week 3. Let's start with Thursday night football. The Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Yeah. Do you think they win by 3 touchdowns or
Yeah, probably.
yeah, I'm thinking like 42-14. My Dolphins. Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers to start off Sunday.
Falcons,
Yeah, I'm with you there. Okay, Green Bay Packers at the Green Bay. Green Bay Packers at the Cleveland Browns.
Packers.
Yeah, Packers. Okay, can I tell you how annoyed I am that they had the schedule they've had so far? I'm so annoyed.
The Packers?
Yeah, so
Why?
annoyed. Well, first 2 home games,
Okay, but keep in mind,
and then 10
those are
days
the
off, and you get the Browns. The
but that
Browns.
was but look at it from the other side. First of all, that was the first opening home game they've had in 8 years.
I don't.
For one. Second, they have their bye like week 5. So they've had
Mhm.
their Thursday night game mini bye already, 2 games in. And then you have your official bye after your fourth game. It's like they're going to be wasted by the end of the season because this they're getting all their rest time in right now when
Okay,
you
I'll
don't really
I'll
need
give
it.
you the bye. I'll give you the bye. If I played a Thursday night game though, I would want it earlier in the season rather than later. That's just my mind because you're fresher and less aches and pains, so less likely you get seriously injured. But um, the fact that your mini bye and your bye are so close, I'll give you that. Okay, fine.
Plus they played the number 1 seed in the NFC from last year, and they played the team that actually was in the NFC Championship game last year, back
At
to back.
home, at home,
Yeah, well, they got to go to Detroit.
eventually. Let me complain, DJ. Can I complain?
They got to play
Let
the
me complain.
Eagles. They got
Let
to
me
play the
complain.
Ravens. Did you look at the Packers schedule? It's tough.
Well, guess who the Lions have next? Okay, Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is gonna be an
Well,
interesting
both
one.
pretty desperate. Texans.
Okay, I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I think, we'll see. Cincinnati Bengals with Jake Browning or the Minnesota Vikings with, I think Carson Wentz is going to be the quarterback. So Bengals or Vikings
Where's that one at?
at Minnesota.
Dude. Yeah, I gotta go Minnesota. I hope the Bengals win, but yeah, Minnesota's got a better all-around team and coaching, so
Yeah, I'm a little worried about their defense. Who did they? Yeah, because even though they did solid against Caleb, it was really the second half, Caleb Williams. And then last week they 22 points to the Falcons with Penix. So I don't know. A little worried about their defense, but I don't know how Browning's going to do against that. So I'm gonna go Minnesota as well. Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots.
Steelers.
Yep, I'm going Steelers as well. The LA Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, this will be a good one.
I mean, if I gotta go with the Eagles, I could see the Rams winning. They played them really tough last year. Stafford, as you know, can ball out. I mean, they have the team to beat the Eagles, and I hope it happens. But if I'm playing objectively, yeah, the Eagles should win at home. If it was at, I think it was at LA, I'd probably say the Rams, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm 100% with you on that. I'm gonna pick the Eagles mainly because they're the home team. New York Jets at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks as well. The Colts, Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans.
Um, no, let's stay on the Colts train.
Okay, let's stay on the Colts train. I am going to as well. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Washington Commanders. And by the way, I think Daniels'
He's out
availability. Yeah,
probably.
yeah, yeah.
Um, who's their backup again? Oh, Mariota? Is he their backup?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go Commanders.
Okay. Commanders. Let's see here. Are the Raiders beat did they win week one? I know they lost tonight,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
okay.
yeah. They're 1-1.
Hmm. I'm gonna go Raiders. I'm gonna go Raiders here, just for the game purpose. Yeah. If Daniels plays miraculously, if he ends up playing, I'm gonna switch that. But yeah, okay. The Denver Broncos at the LA Chargers, who won tonight.
Chargers.
You a little worried about Bo Nix?
I'd never had high expectations for him.
Okay, then the answer to that is no.
I don't know where the whole Denver Bronco hype is coming from. I mean, I think they're a legitimate wild card threat, but I where people are really up on them, I don't really see that either. I mean, if they're in the NFC, like if they're in the NFC East or something, then yeah, or even if they're in the what division is that with the Colts and Jags and Texans, it's like sure, but man, when you got the Chiefs and Raiders and Chargers in your division and the AFC's pretty stacked, it's like they're like, there's the top three, there's the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs. They're like in the next zone under them, but they're not close to the top three. So I mean, they make the playoffs, sure, but other than that, I don't have any high hopes for them.
I'm really mad at myself because when we did the AFC West preview, I had the Chargers ahead of the Broncos. I just had more faith
Hmm.
in the Chargers. And then Slater went down, their offensive lineman for the Chargers, and I'm like, oh, that's huge. He's like one
He
of the best.
switched it.
Well, I still had them both making wild cards. I just had the Broncos being like the fifth and the Chargers the seventh instead of the other way around. And I'm like, I
Oh
should
man,
have stuck with the Chargers. Dummy. So I'm gonna pick the Chargers here. New Orleans Saints at the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I'm with you there. The Dallas Cowboys at the Chicago Bears.
Um, I'll go Bears.
Hmm. Okay. I'll
This is my one. I'll go against the grain because the Cowboys should really win this, but to
well,
mix it
I
up.
was kind of thinking Bears embarrassed going home. It also could
Hmm.
go the other way if they get down quick. The fans could turn on them pretty quick. I'll go Dallas. I'll go Dallas. Arizona Cardinals at Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm gonna ride the Cardinals here. I'm kind of pulling for them, so I want to kind of root hard for them. So I mean the Niners will probably win, but I would the Cardinals have a shot with the Niners having a backup quarterback and Kittle out and all that stuff. So we'll see.
I told Clint, I said, he's a Niners fan. I'm like, "Yeah, I could go back and play for the Niners at quarterback and I'd look good." Like, I
Yep.
don't know. Kyle
Yep.
Shanahan's so good. I'm going to go Niners. Sunday Night Football. The question I have is why? Kansas City Chiefs at New York Giants.
Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs too. Monday Night Football. Detroit Lions at the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, me too. It's funny. I think there's the high tier of the AFC is like here, and then the high tier of the NFC I feel is like below the high tier of the AFC. I think it's like Bills, Ravens, and then it's like whatever. But anyway, so I hope the Lions come and play hard, but I don't know if they'll beat the Baltimore Ravens. We'll see though. Okay, man. Anything else? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.